Alright guys, what's up? Daniel here again, and today I have Brandon Willis. Alright, so he's come back. He is staying safe and effectively distant from me, so we're good here, but we also wanted to get together to bring you a new plyometric video. So before we get started, if you haven't watched number 1, number 2, number 3, make sure to go do that because again, these do build on each other and we have a couple of advanced movements today, especially in our plyometric and our agility course that we'll show you in just a second. Before we get started, I do want to say I hope you guys are hanging in there. It hopefully looks like we're on the other end of this thing. Nobody knows, we don't know. But what the graphs and the data and the people a little smarter than myself are saying is that we might be nearing the possibility of going back to some type of normal schedule. So if that is the case, I hope to see you guys soon. If not, we will keep making these videos and we'll do the best with what we have. The cards we have, we will do the best with what we have. So, right now, the warm-up. Last time I showed you a warm-up, we're going to do that same thing again. So today we have 2 rounds of 10 body weight good mornings to squats. So you'll start feet hip width apart, you're going to go down into a good morning, so hinging forward, and then shoot that butt straight down to your heels and come back the opposite way. There you go. So good morning, and then down to a squat, and then back up. There you go. So we got 10 of those. It's going to warm up the hips, the glutes, the hamstrings, the low back. Then we have 8 paused single leg hip thrusts. So laying down, getting that heel real close to your butt, and shooting those hips to the ceiling, pause 2 seconds, and then slow on the way back down. Again, squeeze, and slow on the way back down. Good, so those are paused single leg hip thrusts. Then we have 6 3-way lunges. All right, so we're gonna plant one foot, we're gonna go back, rear lunge, come back up, then we're gonna go into a Cossack squat or side lunge, hips through, there you go, and then we're gonna go forward to a forward lunge. There we go. Notice that that foot that he started with stayed planted the whole time, right? So you're actually going to switch legs for that forward lunge, but that foot is going to stay planted for each one. So you have 6 3-way lunges, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 per side. Then we have 4 deep squats with a sky reach. So you're going to get your feet as wide as you need to, squat down, try to hold that position, chest tall, hand planted on the ground, and rotate towards the sky. You have 4 per side, staying in that squat the whole time, all right? Getting a little rotation, warming up that low back, shoulders, thoracic, upper body, all the good stuff we need to get moving at high speeds. And then we have 2 sun salutations. If you go to our yoga videos, you'll see these. They're done very often as a warm-up for yoga, so we like to do them here as well. So you'll start tall, you'll do a small back bend, hands up, then you'll go 4-fold, hands to the ground. You'll step or hop back into a plank, push up to an up dog, then push straight back, butt to the air to do a down dog, and then you'll step or hop back, hands to feet, and then up overhead. All right, so we have 2 of those. So 2 rounds, 10 body weight good morning to squats, 8 paused single leg hip thrust, 6 3-way lunges, 4 deep squats with a sky reach, and 2 sun salutations. All right, so this first part of this plyometric, after we're done with that, we get straight into our plyos. This first part has 3 phases. We're going to show you a beginner, an intermediate, and an advanced version. Make sure you do whichever one you feel most comfortable with because we are dealing with single leg plyometrics in this first phase. All right, so this first one right here, we'll shift over, single leg, double leg, and then ski jump side side. All right, so we're not worrying about distance right now. We are worried about reaction. So that first one again is single leg to double leg, ski jump side side. Our next, our intermediate, will be single leg to opposite leg, pause, side side. Okay, so we went from left to right pause, side side. That's the second one. Third one, we have single leg to same leg, side side. Okay? Now as I do want the pause at the very beginning on any of the levels, as you get more comfortable, as soon as you touch, you can go. So if you'll demo one there, just single leg to single leg. As soon as you touch, go. Hop, hop, tap, tap. So as fast as you can, we are dealing with reaction here. We are dealing with movement and power and speed. So start slow with that pause, make sure you're stable, and then over your sets, try to get a little reaction, get a little bit faster off those single legs. After that, we will go to a 5-point cone agility. We'll do 2 rounds per round. So Brandon will set these up a little bit right there, and then we have one out here, okay? So it kind of makes a pentagon if you don't include that first start cone. The start cone is just there so we know where to come to. Remember, we go past the cone so that we can know where to stop and where to start. Okay? So first one, make sure UAP position, we're always staying crouched in our change of direction. So you're going to crouch and then sprint straight forward, past the cone, touch, come back. Then you're going to go out to a 45, touch, come back, touch, come back. And the last one, we have side shuffles, touch, side shuffle, touch, and then you're done. All right? Note with this one, it's similar to our T-drill combo in that we can spread it out as far as we have the room for, okay? If we're just doing it in the living room, you can use odd objects, cans, plastic cups, any type of object that can serve as a cone or a marker, and it can be short. If we're doing it out in the field, if it's a nice day outside, make sure to get them a little wider, right? 5 yards, maybe 15 yards, 10 yards, something like that, so that we can get a little conditioning in as well as agility. Right after that, we're going to go straight into a tempo Bulgarian split squat. So you will need an object. Today, we're just going to use this bench, okay? So something roughly 16 to 18 inches high, depending on how tall you are as an athlete. So you're going to put one of your feet up, make sure the toe is planted on the top of the object, and step out just a little bit. And we're going to go 5 seconds on the way down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pause 2, and then up 1. So again, down, really slow, 5 seconds, pause 2, drive up and go. There we go. So we're going to do that per leg. We have 5 per leg. So our plyometrics today, the 3 phase of the single leg broad jump to ski jump, we have 5 per leg, whichever phase you choose. Single to double, single to opposite, or single to same. 5-point cone agility, 2 rounds per round, and then 5 tempo Bulgarian split squats per side, 5 seconds down, 2-second pause, 1 second up. Again, our sets are 3 to 4 for beginner, 4 to 5 for intermediate, or 5 to 6 for advanced athletes. For a definition of that, one more time, depending on whether or not you're used to reaction forces, lots of plyometrics, lots of land movement, that will be more advanced, or less advanced, not used to so many plyometrics, not used to so much ground reaction forces, swimmers, golfers, maybe intermediate or beginner, okay? Again, if you're feeling lethargic, you're not feeling great that day, even if you're an advanced athlete, we should take the sets back down, okay? We're not trying to kill ourselves. We are trying to stay moving and stay explosive. So you'll rest 2 to 3 minutes after our plyometrics, and then we'll go to our core circuit today. So our core circuit today, our first movement is a bird dog. So 10 bird dogs per side. Plant all fours. Make sure our knees are under our hips and our hands are under our shoulders. And we're going to go opposite hand, opposite leg, making sure not to shift our hips. Pause and come back down. This is a very slow motion, just like our roll to side plank from last video. 10 per side. Nice and slow and controlled, squeezing the abs, squeezing the glutes. Okay, right after that, we'll roll over. We'll grab our odd object. Today we have a case of kill clips that we just had around. And we will do 20 reaching sit-ups. We push straight up to the air, our head comes through, and we pause at the top. Really explosive, and back down, nice and controlled. 20 reaching sit-ups just like that. There we go. And just put that to the side, and we have a 30-second moving plank. So again, this is our hips and our shoulders. We want them to stay square and in line with our body. So we'll start up top, and then our 30 seconds will start, and we'll go down to our elbows one at a time, and then come back up. Notice his hips stay nice and square. The only thing that are moving are his elbows and wrists. Everything else is staying nice and controlled. So, for our core, we have 10 bird dogs per side, 20 reaching sit-ups, 30-second moving plank, 3 to 4 rounds to finish today's plyometric and core. Guys, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, please type them below or shoot us a DM on social media. Instagram is @PureHealthPerformance. If you love these videos, if you've been doing them, make sure to like and subscribe. Tell all your friends this is something free that we're putting out to keep athletes moving during this time. We hope to see you soon. We hope that you're staying safe. Let us know if you need any questions or have any concerns. We'll see you next time.